Problem number 7 says that any number to the 0 power is equal to 0. That's false. Any number to the 0 power is equal to 1. I've got a couple examples here I'll walk you through just so that we can kind of relearn why that's false. If I've got 2 to the 3rd power, that's like saying 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 gives me 8. If I take away an exponent, that will become 2 squared, which is the same as 2 times 2, and that's 4. If I take away another exponent, that's 2 to the 1st power, and that's 2. So every time I take away one of these exponents, I'm dividing my product by whatever the base is. So 8, when I lost an exponent, I divided that by 2. Lost another exponent, divided it by 2. So coming from 2 to the 1st power, which was 2, to now 2 to the 0 power, 2 to the 0 power is going to be equal to 1 because 2 divided by 2 equals 1. I can take that and kind of extend it and keep going into my negative exponents, which isn't something you have to know for this year, but you'll need to know in the future. So if I take away another exponent, I get 2 to the negative 1st power, which is 1/2 because I'm taking my 1 and then dividing it by 2. And I don't want you to associate just taking away an exponent with always having to cut the number in half. You're really dividing it by whatever the base is. To prove that, we've got another example here. 3 to the 3rd power, that's 3 times 3 times 3, which is 27, because 3 times 3 is 9, and 9 times 3 equals 27. If I take away an exponent, that becomes 3 squared, or 3 to the 2nd power, which is 3 times 3, and that's equal to 9. So when I took away an exponent, I divided my product by whatever the base was. Remember, the base is this number, the big number. That's the one that's being multiplied by itself however many times the exponent tells it. So if I've got 3 to the 3rd power, that's me taking this base and multiplying it by itself 3 times because that's what my exponent says to do. So when I'm taking away an exponent, I'm dividing my product by whatever the base is. 3 squared equals 9. 3 to the 1st power equals 3. I took away an exponent. So again, I'm dividing this by whatever my base is to get my new answer. Take away another exponent. I'm dividing this by whatever my base was. Once again, take away another exponent, dividing it by the base, so I get 1/3.